From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a Prime Wave Media production.
All right, welcome to Horsin Around, presented by Stable Duel. And boy, oh boy, back for it again today. A 9-race card here at Santa Anita, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great, and I hope you're feeling the same. So pretty much, let's go ahead and jump right into it. We have our first race here. It's going to be a pretty good race here. It's going to be a maiden claiming race for $35,000 on the turf, and we're going to go with the horse by the name of Lalique. Lalique is a French importer, and this horse is going to be this horse is a real good horse here, and it's going to, and the connections here are some of the best connections at Santa Anita. Now we're going to go ahead and you see the connection being Flavian Pratt and John Sadler. So this should be a pretty good duo right here, and we're going to follow that up with a horse by the name of Sweet Sunny, who's 5-1 right now. But when I look at these lines, we got Sweet Sunny at 3-1 and Lalique at 2-1. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw in the daughter of American Pharaoh, a horse by the name of American Bourbon. And American Bourbon is going to be another really good horse here. That's going to be pretty much trying to go ahead and get this first win today. It looks like they're trying to sell the horse as we speak, but that's the game for you as well too. So pretty much with that, where you can go ahead and just say that this one right here should be our money horse right here for our exotics. So that's what we're looking at with this horse right here. And then we're going to go ahead and have a horse here by the name of Predictable Telly. Predictable Telly is going to be trained by Jeff Mullins, and this horse is pretty good. This horse is the second favorite in the race as well too, and I think that this horse is does loom the danger. But I really like Lalique, a horse from France, and horse is looking to get their first win here in the States, and the horse did finish third last time out. So I do like this group, and I think that this is something we can make some money off of as well too. So pretty much, if you're going to be using your stable dual horses today, I would suggest to use the 1, the 6, the 1, the 3, and the 6. Actually, because Lalique is the 3 horse. I'm very sorry about that, but that horse is the 3 horse. And so pretty much that's what we're going to do here is rock with the 3 horse. So we move on to race 2. Race 2 is going to be a good one as well. We have a starter allowance race here, and we have a horse by the name of Gabby Hayes. Gabby Hayes is going to be trained by Steve Maetti and ridden by Jessica Pfeiffer. This horse is last time out looked very good in the maiden claiming race, and pretty much went ahead and took care of that field. I know it was an 8-5, and it was a maiden claiming at $35,000. The horse is stepping it up somewhat, but you know what? I do like the horse's chances. Now the horse has some confidence to it, and usually that's what it takes for a Steve Maetti horse is just one good win, and then the horse has some confidence in his backing. But it will be tough to beat none above the law. As you guys can see, the number is 4-5. This horse is dropping down big time in class. This horse was in 2 big races right before this, in 2 big stakes races to be exact. And so pretty much this horse is coming back around after about 14 days. And this looks to be a very good spot for Peter Miller and for Flavian Pratt. But once again, this is a starter optional claiming race, and we'll see how it goes. So I like Gabby Hayes because there's a price there. And then none above the law. You guys already know this horse is going to be very, very tough to beat. You see the connections, you see the class, you know that it's going to be hard to beat this horse. But you want to make some money in this game, so I'm going to go with the 10-1 here. I'm trying to fish for an upset. Then we have Cashlings, who has a very high trainer in Manuel Ortiz, and this horse is going to be ridden by Abel Cedillo. And the horse finished third last time out at Golden Gate in a starter allowance race, but did break its maiden back on January 22nd of this year. So this horse is coming in here just like our key horse. And I think Cashling should run huge today and has been off for 21 days. I think this is a real good spot for the horse. And the horse always seems to be in the money as well, too. The horse has never finished outside of the top three. So that's always something good to look at. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add in cashlings to this group as well too. And then we also have a horse by the name of Club Cow, the 4-horse. This horse is going to be trained by Cynthia Kelly, and this horse is going to be ridden by Edwin Maldonado, and is going to be wearing blinkers for the first time as well too. This horse is 4-1, and there are some experts that see this horse as the key horse themselves, but I'm gambling here. I like Gabby Hayes. I think the connections are on to something here. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and take this group right here, the 3-2-5-4. You guys can go ahead and box it up 2, 3, 4, 5. And you guys play that exacta trifecta superfecta box. And I think that this will get home for you as well, too. Let's move along to race 3. And in race 3 today, we have ourselves pretty what I feel is like the best bet of the day. It's going to be a horse by the name of Armor Plate. Armor Plate is a very, very keen horse. This horse is another Peter Miller, Flavian Pratt connection. And I think this horse is probably the one that they've set up for a big win today. This horse lost by a neck last time out. So you know what's on this horse's mind. This horse is ready to go ahead and take the world. You know what I mean? So pretty much we do have this we do have the one horse here, Armor Plate. I'm very confident in this horse today. 9-5 on the morning line as well, too. And you know me, I don't like taking all these big morning lines and things of that nature. But when it comes down to it, it is what it is at the end of the day. So I'm going to take Armor Plate here with the 9-5. And then we also have Hard Count here, the 3-horse. And Hard Count is going to be trained by Robert Coney Jr., and also going to be ridden by Umberto Rispoli. And once again, this is a claiming race that is taking place on the turf. So you have Rispoli, who's pretty much the king of the turf here on the West Coast, but don't tell Flavian Pratt that. So here we are in a race that I feel like can come down to a head-to-head clash between the 1 and the 3. Or you can kind of get this thing interrupted by our 3rd horse here, Foothill, who's a 5-2 horse and named after a popular street that connects my hometown, Pasadena, California, to where the racetrack is at in Arcadia and beyond as well, too. So pretty much Foothill, this is a local name in a sense. And J.J. Hernandez is going to be riding this horse with Sean McCarthy training the horse. Now, this horse does loom a big danger as well, too. Finished 6th at Golden Gate last time out. And, the horses had some struggles, but they're coming back today, and they're dropping in class as well, too. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it shakes out. But the number 2 horse does loom a danger as well, too, and can be a very, very serious contender here down the stretch. And then we have Invictus. This horse is going to be 4-1, and we also have this horse is going to be ridden by Abel Cedillo, trained by Alfredo Marquez. And this horse finished 5th last time out on January 17th. The horse has had a nice little layoff here. Not too long of a layoff, but the horse has been off almost pretty much 2 months. So they're going to wheel it back around. The horse's last time it won was at Santa Anita in the same type of condition. And the horse did win in a maiden claimer. And but the horse that day was much the best. It was the favorite as well, too. In this race, this horse is kind of being overlooked, but just because the horse is won at this condition, you can't overlook this horse. So I think this horse does show a big opportunity to go ahead and possibly win this race. So that's some good. These are some good bets for your stable duel, but this is also a good superfecta bet in my opinion as well, too. So you guys go ahead and check it out and see what you can do with that. All right. So with that, that's going to be our first 3 races of the day. And so we're going to go ahead and take a quick break and go ahead and look at our sponsors real quick. And then once again, this is Horsin' Around, hosted by the one and only Pop DiBiase, the primetime capper. And this is Horsin' Around, presented by Stable Duel.
Now you and your friends can compete in the sport of kings and win big with Stable Duel. Get the app, pick your horses, and get in on the thrill of horse racing with daily games competing against other players. Bring home the glory and the cash, and move up the annual leaderboard while you leave your competition in the dust. Get in the game with Stable Duel. Play, race, win.
Okay, we are back with Horsin' Around, presented by Stable Duel. And here we are. Let's go ahead and get in races 4 through 6, and we're also going to go ahead and talk about the early pick 5 as well too. So let's go ahead and get into these races. And in race 4, we have ourselves a maiden special weight, $61,000, 6.5 furlongs as well too on the dirt. And I'm going to go with the horse by the name of Stan Taller. Stan Taller is going to be a horse that's going to be trained by Leandro Moore, and this horse is also going to be ridden by. This horse is going to be ridden by Mario Gutierrez. So you like the connection, you like what you see here. This could loom a big number for us if they overbet Thrive here, who's going to be the big favorite here. And we left him out first time with blinkers with this horse as well too. So pretty much we left him out here, but we will make up for it in other senses of the word. But I just feel like, hey, maybe let's kick out the favorite real quick and let's see what we can get out of this group right here. But I like Stan Taller here. I'll stand taller. I'll stand taller should be a very good horse this time out. Finished fourth last time. Needed a race. That it was his first race. I think second time around, this horse should be good. Thrive, on the other hand, was supposed to win last time out. Fell a little short. But, the horse did finish third in that race as well, too. So we're going to go ahead and see exactly what he's capable of doing today, but he's not in our group. So I go ahead and I put in Crash Corrigan today, and Crash Corrigan finished second last time out, and he finished second the time before that as well, too, and third. And this is all in his last 3 races, all at Santa Anita. So this horse is literally due to win as well, too. But I still think that Stan Taller just will be a little bit better today, but Crash Corrigan does look like he should be the favorite once we get to the gate as well, too, because if you're sitting at the racetrack looking at the form, you say, hey, this is my horse today. All right, we look at number 3, Atomic Drop. Atomic Drop is 4-1 right now, and pretty much this horse is another horse that only ran one race, but looked good as well, but the horse did finish 5th, lost by 7, but this barn is a really good barn as well, too, as you guys know, trained by Phil D'Amato, who's won the Santa Anita trainer's title several times. And then you have Abel Cedillo, who's one of the better jockeys at Santa Anita. So you look at the connections, there's something there with this horse. So that's why this horse does make the top horses group for us. And then last but not least, this is kind of a hunch play. First time blinkers for Funkenstein. That's the name of an old George Clinton record. So, Funkenstein. Let's see what Funkenstein is capable of doing. And then we're going to go ahead and take this horse here at 5-1 today. And we'll see how it goes and see how it shakes out. We'll move from there. All right. So next up, we have ourselves a very, 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 very fun race here, race 5. And race 5 is going to be a race that I really do think that we can go ahead and there can be some good money made here. So you have a lot of horses that won in stakes races and have traveled all across the country and the world as well, too. So let's see where I'm going here. All right, I'm going to go with a wrong group. Sorry about that. All right, so sorry about that. My race 5 clip didn't make it up here, and I don't want to eat up too much time, but you guys will see it in a bit. I'll go ahead and I'll give it to you though. With race 5, we're gonna go like this. This is a starter allowance race, and then race 5 today, I'm gonna go with number 3 Ward and Jerry Ward. And Jerry's a really good horse, and then also that's gonna be our key horse as well. Our top horses are gonna be number 5 Oscar Dominguez, who's 4-1. And also, we're going to go with the number 2 horse, Red King, who's also a really good horse. And then also, we're going to end up with the 8 horse, Irish Heat Wave, 8-1 today. So that's going to be our group for race 5 today. It's a starter allowance at $47,000. And remember, this is almost like a stakes race with the talent that is in this race. So let me go ahead and jump on over to our race. Let me go ahead and talk about the Super High 5. And I'm not the Super High 5, I'm sorry, the early pick 5 races. And in the early pick 5 races, we have the 1, 3, 6, 7, and then the Leg 2 is going to be the 2 and the 3. Leg 3 is going to be the 1 horse, and leg 4 is going to be the 4 and 5, and then leg 5 is going to be the almighty all button. As I said before, this is a very difficult race to really gauge. So let's go all, because I feel like we can get these first 4 home, and then maybe we can get a big price here in leg 5. So there it is. That's the total for will be $64 as well too. All right, let's move on, talk about race 6, and then we'll take another break from there. All right, race 6, we have a really good group here. I'm going to go with a horse by the name of Zords. This horse is going to be trained by Andrew Lerner, and this horse is looking to go ahead and get another big win. Jose Valdivia gets the reins today, and Zords did finish third on the 27th of February, so it's about almost a month since this horse ran, 21 days. And then we're going to go ahead and pair this horse with Street Behavior. This is another Steve Maietti, Jessica Pfeiffer connection right here. This horse also finished third last time out on February 12th at Santa Anita and finished fourth in January at Golden Gate. So the last time the horse won was at Del Mar, and the conditions were somewhat the same as well too. Just about it was 8 instead of it being 8.5. It was actually 8. It was 8 furlongs for that race, but that gives this horse all the looks to be the favorite here. So that's why we're sitting here looking at this horse at 3-1 and probably will be the favorite at the gate. And then we have Checkmate. Checkmate is going to be trained by Richie Baltus and ridden by Abel Cedillo. This horse had a bad little run over at Keeneland back on October 17th. They brought the horse out here to Santa Anita, and the horse finished fourth but lost by 10. I think that this horse can make up for that. They have this horse in another claiming race, and I think that the horse may be able to get it today. So we'll see how it goes. But Checkmate is 7-2, the 1 horse. Let's see how it goes. And then we have Brazilian Summer. Brazilian Summer is a really good horse, trained by Victor Garcia and ridden by Ruben Fuentes. Last time out, the horse did finish 6th in the same condition on the 27th of February. Also, the horse lost by a neck on January 30th in the same condition as well, too. So, and actually in a lower class. So, as you guys already know, this is a claiming race, so it's wide open. And this horse can go ahead and get it together, because it seems like for every bad race this horse runs, it comes back around and runs a really good race the next time out. So we will see how it goes. And we have Brazilian Summer, number 6, as our 4th horse today in our top horses. So if you guys want to box it up, it's going to be 1, 2, 5, 6, and make sure it's a superfecta, exacta, or a trifecta, and don't play around with it. Put a buck on it, and put a buck on each one, and it will wind up the superfecta is 24, while the trifecta for $1 is 24 on the box, and then the exacta is going to be $12 on a box. Okay, so pretty much you just you putting up a nice little investment, and you're going to try to get these 4 home. Okay, so with that, we will be right back with the final stretch of things, races 7 through 9, and the late pick 4. So we'll be back in a moment with Horsin' Around, presented by Stable Duel, and I'm your host, the one and only Pop DiBiase, the primetime capper.
Now you and your friends can compete in the sport of kings and win big with Stable Duel. Get the app, pick your horses, and get in on the thrill of horse racing with daily games competing against other players. Bring home the glory and the cash, and move up the annual leaderboard while you leave your competition in the dust. Get in the game with Stable Duel. Play, race, win.
All right, now we're back. Race 7 today is the feature race of the day, and it's going to be the San Luis Rey Stakes, and it's going to be a $100,000 Grade 3 race as well too. So this is a really this is a classic race at Santa Anita as well too. I grew up pretty much at Santa Anita, and this race has always been a hallmark race, and it's always always been a good little Saturday race as well too, and always has some pretty good horses in the group. So let's see who we have today as our top horse. It's going to be a horse by the name of Say the Word, who's going to be in the 4-hole today, who's a 5-2 actually, and this is a 5-horse field. So I didn't spread it out to 4 horses like I usually do. We're only going to use 3 here. So I'm going to go ahead and use Say the Word, and Say the Word looks like they are ready to upset this field. I see a Phil D'Amato, Mike Smith connection here, and Phil D'Amato is hot right now. So when you put these two together, when you bring Money Mike out, you're not bringing Money Mike out to place in a race. You're bringing Money Mike out to get you a victory in the race. And that's why I'm going to go ahead and take this little hunch that I got here. And I'm going to go ahead and take Say the Word with Mike E. Smith riding. And then we're going to throw in the big favorite, United, in the 2 spot. I think that this horse gets edged out, even though it is the best in class and has won some big races in its time as well too. But I think that Say the Word is going to be a little bit better today. And then we have Assimilate. This horse should be good today as well too. This is another Phil D'Amato horse, but this horse is going to be ridden by Tyler Bates. So they say Assimilate is probably the better of the 2, but I think that he has Say the Word really wound up to go ahead and get a big win today. So that's the San Luis race stakes for you. As I said before, it's a $100K race, so disregard the $63,000 that's sitting right there. So there it is, San Luis race stakes, and let's see how it goes. Another great turf race, and let's see how it shakes out. We move forward, and let's go ahead and talk about race 8. And in race 8, we have a allowance optional claimer. We're going to go with a horse by the name of Wilson Monk. Wilson Monk is the 2-1 here. And also we have the 2-horse, number 6, Curry, 9-5. Also, we're going to go with the horse by the name of Fratelli, the 4-horse, 5-2. And the 7-horse, I See Through It. Wilson Monk looks to be the best horse in the field, in my opinion, because they have a very good connection, but at the same time, the horse seems to be ready to run his biggest race. And I think Ricardo Gonzalez can go ahead and get that horse home. And then Curry, this is a good little connection. And for my ladies out there, you might want to go ahead and bet this ticket right here. It's a lady trainer and a lady jockey as well too. Jessica Pfeiffer will be riding, while Karen Hadley is the conditioner for this horse. And See Through It gives us a little bit of a price here. See Through It is a 10-1 here. And then for Telly, once again, this is a Pratt Miller connection, and you just can't leave a Pratt Miller connection off the out of your top horses. And that goes for all my stable duel players as well too. When you see that connection, you want to go ahead and add that connection to your stable duel group today as well too. And from what I saw, there's a nice little $25 competition going over there, and the pool is getting pretty nice over there. So you guys might want to jump into getting on that race. So it is what it is. So it's always that time of the day at Santa Anita, and this is the time of the day where everybody's really trying to either get the bell out, or you're just trying to get a bonus on the way out, or you're just trying to go ahead and just piece together just a day that might have not have went your way. So let's talk about what's going on in the nightcap. All right, in the nightcap, we're going to go with the horse that's 8-1. I always like to go with the price at the end of the night if it's a deep field, and this presents a deep field. And I'm going to go with the horse by the name of Batu Khan, who's 8-1. And Batu Khan is pretty good. This should work out pretty well for us, because Batu Khan is going to be ridden by S1 Flores. This is going to be one of his only mounts of the day, but S1 Flores is one of the better jockeys, especially in a spot like this one as well too. And then you got Leonard Powell, who's very good in these spots as well. And this is late. This is a wide open race. So I'm going to go ahead and take Batu Khan. But I know a lot of people are going to run over to the Baffert horse, who was Hudson Ridge. And remember, this is a maiden special weight. So Hudson Ridge is coming in here, finished 4th last time out, and Baffert's throwing the horse on the turf. Usually when Baffert's throwing the horse on the turf, he's really has no more options left for the horse. He's just seeing what the horse can do before they possibly go ahead and sell it. And then you have Eagle Chief, who's the 4-1 here. Umberto Rispoli is riding with John Sadler as the conditioner. The horse finished 3rd last 2 times at Santa Anita as well too. So, this horse can be ready to win today and was in the same exact condition as well. So this horse should be a horse that takes on some money late. And I think that this can be a really, really good spot for people if they like Eagle Chief, especially on the stable duel as well too. And then you have the 4-horse, the number 3, Airman. Airman is going to be trained by John Charisse, ridden by Juan Hernandez, and the finished third last time out at Santa Anita as well too on the 19th of February. So this horse is another one that could possibly get over today as well and be at a price for you too. So this could be another great option for folks looking for a price here at the end of the night. And then we finish it off with the horse by the name of Granada Flavor. Going to be ridden by Mike Smith. The horse is actually 20-1 this morning as well too. I don't know why that 6-1 is still there, but that horse does have a big number on it as well too. And it's his first time out as well. And Patty Gallagher is the conditioner for this horse. So pretty much with that, I think that this can be a good group, and I think that can be a monster super high five at the end of the night for you as well too. And that bet is going to be $60 in itself. So there it is. That's the 9 races for today. And let's go ahead and look at the late pick 4. And this is going to be a $32 investment. We're going to go all bet in leg 1, and then we're going to go with in leg 2 leg 2, 3 with horses 3 and 4, and then we're going to take 1 and 4 in leg 3, and then we're going to take 7 and 9 in leg 4. So we're kind of got our hands tied behind our back because I don't ever like to invest over $40 on a late pick 4 at Santa Anita, especially with some of these short fields. So there it is with that $32 investment. Hopefully we can get this one home. It looks like it could be a nice little couple $100 that you can make, or it could be $75. I just, that's how it goes with late pick 4s, and that's almost at every track. So it is what it is. So pretty much our second episode down with the new partnership with Stable Duel, and as you guys can see, I got my cool little Stable Duel hat on, and I got this beautiful shirt on. I hit that. So at the end of the day, you guys, if you guys see the merch up there, go ahead and get it home. Get yourself some of that good merch and things of that nature. And as we move along and things like that, might be in the way of giving away some things from Stable Duel to you as well too. So you guys just keep it. So you guys just keep tuning in. This is going to be a great show and everything like that. We're still a little here early and everything like that. I still got to get things prepared a little bit more for the show, just like we have for Primetime Angles and everything like that. But thank you for tuning in today. And this is Horsin' Around, presented by Stable Duel. And I'm your host, the one and only Pop DBICB Primetime Capper. And we'll be back tomorrow for the final day of the week at Santa Anita. And we'll go over another great racing card on another great racing day. So you guys always bet with your head, not with your hearts. And let's keep the movement moving. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I am gone.
Now you and your friends can compete in the sport of kings and win big with Stable Duel. Get the app, pick your horses, and get in on the thrill of horse racing with daily games competing against other players. Bring home the glory and the cash, and move up the annual leaderboard while you leave your competition in the dust. Get in the game with Stable Duel. Play, race, win.